Hey, what is up, Christianology fam? So I want to talk about this Trump thing. Trump now saying he was going to allow abortion to. He was going to allow states to, do their abortion laws instead of having legislature. Instead of having the government do that, he wants the states to run. He wants the states to run that law. And the thing about it is, abortion is always going to be bad. But the thing is, too, people, we are all like evil. We all are selfish. We are all selfish, and at the end of the day, human beings are going to be human beings. They're going to pick the choices they want to pick. They are going to do what they want to do. So having the government stop abortion in totality, yeah, let me relax. In totality, it's not. I don't think it's going to be helpful because people are always going to be people. People are always going to be outlaws. There's always going to be a left and a right side. So I don't think Trump should make it a state or nationwide thing that abortion is forbidden. I wish that is what it was. But no, things happen. People have the right to make their own decisions. And the problem too is it's murder. At the end of the day, it's murder, but people don't see it as that. And we can't really force anybody to see it any other way. They don't see it as murder, they see it as terminating a fetus. And we see it as murder. So we can't change our minds. We could try as many times as we want, as long as someone is selfish and they're just putting themselves first. I don't have time to raise a child, but you have time to have sex, especially with someone who doesn't want a child as well. And most of the time, it's not a woman that want to get rid of their children, it's the man. Oh, I didn't plan to have kids now, but you were having sex with her without a rubber, and she wasn't even on contraceptives. But you just wanted to have fun. It felt better without the rubber. So now you have a child on the way. Same thing with Fresh. Fresh from Fresh and Fit is now forcing a lady that he used to date for a few months to terminate a kid that he made intentionally. Because sex is always going to be intentional, no matter how you want to take it. Yes, you had a baby by mistake, but it's not really a mistake. As soon as you do things that does not protect you, especially using contraceptives when you don't want kids, and you have kids, that's the outcome. Sex, the main purpose of sex is to reproduce. So if you're having sex for leisure, especially if that person is not your wife, you might want to protect yourself a little bit more. If you don't want to wear a rubber, you can still, there's multiple ways that you could do things and not have a baby come out of it, right? To be honest, I don't believe in contraceptives. When I get married, I don't think I'm going to let my wife use contraceptives. I heard that women know their bodies and know when they're going to ovulate and when it's time to have a baby, or when they could have, when they're ready to have a child, or when it could possibly lead to a child when you're having sex, and also when it could possibly not lead to a child. Women know this. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that they could do this. But so that means a lot of women really could, unless they didn't know their bodies. But yeah, some younger women probably don't know their bodies. They don't know how to time their ovulation, their periods, whatever it is, to protect them from having a child if they're having sex. But other women know that. People in their late 20s, they know how to time their body right, time everything right so that it doesn't lead to a child. And I didn't know that, but that's really cool. That's cool though. That is really cool. Men don't have the ability, man. As whatever comes out is what is going to come out. Whatever comes out is going to make a baby. So we don't have that. We don't have the opportunity as them. But yeah, I don't think Trump should butt into other people's states, to be honest. The thing is, man, like, it's like the Bible. You can't force everybody to believe that Jesus Christ is real. So why would you force everybody to believe that abortion is bad? They're not going to believe that. They're not. unfortunately, they're not going to believe that abortion is real. They think it's a fetus, and a fetus is a baby, but they don't want to say baby, they don't want to say fetus, so it makes them feel good at night so they can sleep and not have that on their conscience that they killed a child that was growing in their belly, right? Feeding from them. They can feel everything the child feels, and the child can feel anything a woman feels. But we can't force anybody to do it, man. So if Trump is going to allow states to pick whether they want abortion to be legal in the states, I think that's on them. And I don't think that we should not vote for Trump because of that issue. I think it's a huge issue, but at the end of the day, you got to pick. You got to pick what you could get. If you could get some policies that will benefit Christians, conservatives, then we got to take those policies. We can't get everything. We can't. It's either Democrats or Trump. The Democrats fully endorse abortions. Trump is like, hey, if a state wants to allow this, they could not. And the thing is too, all the red states could say, oh, I don't want to have abortion legal, and that would be fine. Texas, Nashville, or Tennessee, some other red states, and some other red states, I'm not really sure, but down south is mostly where the majority of red states are. So Oklahoma, like, if they want to pick that, then yes, I think that's fine. I think that's the best way to go about it. We're all human beings, we have choices. At the end of the day, people could have choices that will lead them to heaven or choices that will lead them to hell. And we have to give them a chance to pick it for themselves. We could advise them and educate them, but at the end of the day, they're still going to pick whatever they want to pick. But yeah, that's it, man. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe and like and comment if you enjoyed what I said, or what I said made sense. Whatever doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments so I can reply to them and maybe do a video of it. All right, peace.